You know, it's very common. You hear people talk about it. They forget the Bakara, they forget the Bakara. I'm not very comfortable with that because yeah. So hello people, here we are. Mpobadi, Etedi, my name is Achibong here. Anyway, for those of you out there in the diaspora with Efik or Ibibio origin, we're going to do a simple game now, okay? If you are with me, you can start right now. We can learn a little bit of Efik language. Of course, Efik language is pretty similar to Ibibio language, so whatever I'm going to say now sounds pretty much the same in Ibibio, or Efik language. For example, let's talk about the mouth. If I should ask you now, how do you say mouth? The mouth is Inwa. Inwa. Okay. How about Ayin? Ayin means I. Ayin. 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 That's I. Inwa. Inwa means mouth. How about nose? I must say. Nose is Igbo. Igbo. Okay. How about teeth? Your teeth, what is teeth? Teeth is edit. Edit. Edit means teeth. How about the neck? The neck. How do you say neck in Efik or Ibibio language? The neck is itong. Itong. Itong is neck. Alright? How about ear? How would you say ear in Efik or Ibibio language? Ear is utong. Utong. How about the head? Like everything there, the head. I'm not talking about the cap, okay? I'm talking about the head. What is head? Head is ibot. Ibot. Then how about the hair? The hair, yeah, the hair. How would you say the hair? The hair is edit. Okay, don't try to mix it up with edit. Edit is teeth. Edit. But the hair, your hair is edit. Edit. Okay? Edit. Okay? So take note of that. Ayen. Ibo. Okay? Itong. Utong. Don't mix it up. Utong. Utong. Itong. And the intonation also, really means a lot to our people. So what else did we say? Utong. So utong and itong. Edit. Inwa. Inwa. The mouth. Your mouth. Inwa. How about my hands? Ubok. Ubok simply means hand. Ubok. Yeah. Ubok. Okay. How about the fingers? Fingers, I'm gonna say it. Nun. Nun means fingers. Nun, yeah. Nun simply means fingers. Okay. How about your tummy? Okay, your tummy. Your tummy is idip. Tummy. Idip. Idip. Okay. Idip. Idip. So remember those ones, okay? We are going to move forward. It all depends on how you guys find it. Do you find it interesting? Please make comments. Then I definitely want to continue with it. But for now, remember, Ayen, Edit, Inwa, that's the mouth, Ibo, Ibo, okay, Utong, Itong, okay, Edit, that's your hair, Edit. Edit. How about the head? Ebot. Ebot. So remember those, okay? We're gonna move forward from there. And if you want to say thank you, okay? Thank you. Say sosongo, sosongo, okay? Some people say sesongo, but sosongo should be pretty much okay. Okay? Sosongo should be pretty much okay. Okay? Good morning. How would you say good morning? Good morning is amesiri. Amesiri means good morning. Amesiri. How about good night? How would you say good night? Good night is asiri. 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 Okay, so remember to make comments so I know if you guys are interested. We are gonna do this together. But for now, let me just show you guys around a little bit, okay? So you can see what I'm saying, enjoy a little bit of view, so we can have an idea of what it takes or what it means to go green. It's really beautiful. You can see people chilling out in the nature, having a good time. It's pretty peaceful. Yeah, this is more like a government property, so but everyone is free to intrude and just walk around. This building is very, very old. It must be in the 1930s or something. So, and these trees you can see, they are really, really old. They can tell you how long this has been. It's very beautiful out there. So imagine me now, I'm the prince of Calabar, just marching along with my cats, or my horse on a horse on my chariot, walking along this avenue, I must say, tree avenue. Isn't it beautiful, people? Yeah, so just nice to meet you people. So we must all grow, we must all unite, we must all stick together, we must all learn to be one people, promoting our language, our culture, our values. As the true children of, Efik And Ibibio, ibibiolanguage. I don't discriminate, I don't believe in division. I believe that, unity is strength. So I expect to see our children from the Ibibio and Efik origin come together, identify those similarities and work together to make it even stronger, to celebrate them rather than being divided. Ibibio say, oh no, we are on our own. Efik say, oh no, we are Efiks and we have nothing to do with the Ibibios. Share the cultures, share the values, work together, make it stronger. It's beautiful out there, isn't it? I love trees myself too. Anytime I come back to Nigeria, I want to plant trees. I want to have trees all over the place. Yeah, it's beautiful out there. I am Ibibio, but at the same time I'm also a folk. And I believe that in power there is strength. I believe that in unity there is always strength. The people can always shouldn't always want to stay in isolation from the Ibibios. They shouldn't try to exempt themselves from the Ibibios. Of course, we can both celebrate our differences in culture but at the same time we also embrace the strength, the similarities. For example, in Calabar, it's sad to say, Efik language is slowly dying away. And Cross River State being a big state, being dominated mostly now by those from the north. Of course, they are still our brothers, but in terms of each one its own language and culture. So Efik is being dominated by people from different tribes like Obudu. For example, the governor is from Obudu. So what do you expect from a governor from Obudu to promote Efik language? Definitely not. It will not promote Efik language, it will not promote Efik culture. So slowly, Efik language in Calabar is slowly dying away, slowly fading away. Most of the people, they want to get really westernized and they tend to give their children English names and they want to act like the English people, kind of educated, and they feel that the language and culture it's sort of savage. It's like for the locals, so they don't really speak the language with their kids back at home, which is really sad, isn't it? So it's left for us, the young people of today, the youth of today, to sort of see how we can, you know, revive, revamp that culture, that language, to keep it going. You know, it can be in different ways. It can be through programs like this on YouTube, sharing views together and thoughts. It could be radio programs, events, sports, cultural shows, music, dancing. You can contribute your own quota. It doesn't need to be anything big. So the Ibibio, on the other hand, they are in Akwa Ibom State. It used to be one state. Cross River used to be the dominant state. There was no Akwa Ibom State there. Cross River State and Akwa Ibom State, it used to be one state. So the Ibibios were in Cross River State. That was before it was finally divided by the federal government. So we had Akwa Ibom State and we had Cross River State. But still, I must say that Cross River State is so big, it needs to be divided. It really needs to be divided. So big, so big, so big the state. I am not very comfortable with the slogan, Efik And Ibibio. It's very common. You hear people talk about it, Efik And Ibibio, Efik And Ibibio. I'm not very comfortable with that because, the white people didn't really bring us much. Apart from the education and sort of enlightenment, there wasn't much. I think they came mostly for the exploitation of our people, our resources, and they didn't help to really make us retain those our values, those our culture, and our languages. They sort of Christianize us, and they Christian our names, changing them from the native names to the English names, and they sort of didn't really help us much with Christianity. Christianity at the end of the day only helped to sort of mentally enslave us. So we lost our roots and most of the things we were doing, what kept us going as a people. It's completely destabilized and dismantled. This power that was mostly retained by the chiefs and the urbans and the village council, the elders. Decentralized. And what they did is that they had to come up with their own kind of system. That is what they succeeded in It's not really a good thing. So I hope that we change this mentality, this westernized, if forgetting Bakara mentality. You can be enlightened, but at the same time, you don't have to be white. You don't have to act white. You have to do everything possible to retain your culture, your language, your values. We have to go back to our roots and not try to be like the white. The whites actually don't have a culture, but we do have a culture. So we must do everything possible to, to hold it tight and preserve it. Yeah, guys, check out this view. Isn't it wonderful? It reminds me of this palace show, King Williams of England, and the kind of castle where he lives and with trees lined out. And we are going there. This is like a public house and it belongs to everyone. It's not limited to anyone. It's open up to everyone. Yeah. And this is a view still. We are walking down, heading towards our destination. Isn't this paradise, guys? This is Finland. You can't beat the rich. For real. So I thought I could make a vlog. So most of you out there will have. Yeah, guys, can you see this? These are Dirks having a wonderful time. Yeah, these are Dirks. Yeah, it's a beautiful view, all the way green. All the way green. This is how we want Calabar to be. This is how we want Uyo to be. Yeah, beautiful. So let's have a look at this, you know. This is a beautiful place. And I could say, this is really beautiful, isn't it? This is in Finland. It's summertime now. So we are out with my family taking a walk, you know. These guys, they love trees so much. You know, they like to have trees all around the place. They believe by having trees, they are protecting themselves from the elements. They believe that tree has a major role to play in protecting the planet, in protecting us as well. So they love to plant trees all around the place, which is what I encourage us to do as well as Africans. We need to have trees everywhere. Just make comment, tell me if you're interested, then definitely I'm going to make the next video. So that is in Efik And Ibibio language, I must say.